front of him. Corey Joseph has dropped all the way to the backcourt. Schroeder is back there with him. So the inbound target will be Buddy Hield. Inbounds pass successful. Hield is fouled immediately by Talen Horton-Tucker, and Buddy Hield will go to the free throw line. Nope, first in the last 2 minutes. I neglected that. My apologies. So now the clock shows 2.2 seconds. We'll go through the entire process all over again. Still Bjelica working against Damian Jones. This time the inbounds pass goes to Harrison Barnes. He is fouled by Kyle Kuzma. 1.3 seconds to go. Barnes tonight 6 of 7 at the line. Kings lead by 1. Lakers still have that timeout remaining. Even if Barnes makes both of these, it's a 3-point game. Lakers would call the immediate timeout, advance the ball to the front court. Henry, do you even think about the possibility, if he makes the first one, of deliberately missing the second?
G-Man, I chunk it. I make the first one and miss the second. You got 1.3 seconds left.
Here's the first one. It's good. So it's a 2-point lead.
I don't think they have enough time. I miss it on purpose.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, because you get the defensive rebound, and you don't even have, you may be able to take one dribble, but you're going to have to launch from deep back court. And I'd say the odds are pretty good. Here's Harrison ready for the second. We'll see what he does. He's going to make it, and he does. So the timeout is taken, 1.3 seconds to go. Now they'll advance the ball, set up a play to try to get a shot to force overtime. That's why I'm kind of wincing a little bit. Jason, I don't know. Let's get you in here on this discussion. Is that can you make a good case for deliberately missing that shot?
Well, I think the concern is if they didn't have a timeout, I definitely would. But since they have a timeout, now you could lose the game on a three. That would have been my fear.
But even if they get the rebound, Jason,
it's going to take a tick off the clock. That's it, I think.
I don't know.
It depends on the clock, right?
Right. Because if they get the rebound and call timeout immediately, I would say, okay, it goes down to what? 0.9?
Yeah. But now it's only a 2 point. I mean,
I'd much rather look at 0.9 than 1.3. Because 1.3 is a good catch and shoot.
But here's where I would say
Sacramento 123 and the Lakers 120. My guess is that they draw up some type of crazy play where Kuzma throws up a prayer.
Or they can look to lob it. They need a three.
No, you can't lob it, Michael. You need a three.
Yeah. Schroeder's also played well, so he can catch and shoot too.
And if you're the Kings, by the way, Michael, you could foul.
Yeah, exactly what I said. I'd foul on the catch. Let the referees know that's what I'm going to do. But you got to be really close to the receiver to do that.
Markieff Morris is going to bring it in.
Watch out for Caldwell Pope too. There might be a couple of curls before the Laker players finally open. Two guys can have to.
All right, let's see if the Lakers can even get off a shot. Markieff Morris to bring it in. He's having trouble. There, he gets it to Kuzma. He does get it off, and it's no good. Kuz got a look at it, but it was no good, and the Lakers lose by 3. On a night where Dennis Schroeder scores 28, Montrezl Harrell scores 26, and Kyle Kuzma scores 25. Michael, I like the shot he got.
Yeah, that's a good play. Got a real good look at it.
And so the Lakers will go to the break with a record of 24 and 13. And almost victorious in Sacramento without 3 starters and Alex Caruso. So a noble effort by the Lakers, but they come up just short. We invite you to stay tuned for the Lakers locker room report. Alan Sliwa is standing by. He'll wrap this one up for you. You'll hear from Frank Vogel and some Laker players, and Alan will take your phone.
There, number 9?
Yes, I can.
My goodness. After the drama of Sunday night that went entirely in the wrong direction for you and your teammates, how satisfying is to have the drama tonight put an end to a 6-game losing streak on your home court?
Very satisfying. We have to just fix up mentally. We feel like we had a mental collapse there at the last game, so we just try to put together a full 48 minutes. I try to get out there, just be myself and get back a rhythm.
Speaking of yourself, Corey, I know the last 6 games have been probably a bit of a nightmare for you when you couldn't get shots to drop. I think it was 4 for 23 and a 2.2 scoring average. And tonight to be able to knock down 5 of 7, including 3 from downtown, 13 points, add 5 assists. There's a little bit of vindication there, and you must feel better about yourself, I would certainly think.
Yeah, I just found the rhythm today. Every time I lace up my shoes, I try to come out here and give 110%. I've been 10 years for a reason. I just try to keep pose. I missed shots. I had last 6 games. Obviously, everybody can tell I was going through a little tough time, but it's my time just to stay mentally focused. And today, it was just an indication of the hard work. Extra time I've been putting in the gym and just getting back in the rhythm.
This is a dangerous game when the Kings learn that not only will Anthony Davis be out, but there's no LeBron and there's no Marc Gasol and there's no Alex Caruso. And you can't take anything for granted in this league. So how did you and your teammates talk about that, or was that left to the coaches, or what was the approach coming into the night?
100%. Everybody's, very talented in this league, else they wouldn't be here. No matter who laces up the shoes, this is a tough team. They're a championship team from last year. Obviously, they have a lot of new guys, but those guys are great veteran guys. So we had to come ready to play, and as you can see, it went down to the wire.
Well, you ended up going in this one tonight 34 minutes. That's as many minutes as you played in a good long time. And you got a flight to take and a game to play tomorrow evening in Portland. Got some gas left in the tank?
Yeah, yes, sir, G-Man. It's the greatest league in the world. Back-to-backs, baby.
All right. Well, go do your work against Damian Lillard and company, and we wish you well, as we'll call that one off the big screen here in the arena tomorrow evening. Thank you, Corey.
Appreciate it, G-Man.
All right. Kings get the win. And a collective sighs of relief, Jason. Any way you get them.
Yeah. Was he say bring on the back-to-back?
Kind of sounded like it, didn't it?
Wow. Well, everybody feels better after win. That was stressful, another stressful one, but they did execute a little bit better. And I think to the Kings' credit, G-Man, their best player also, Fox, gets fouled out, and it's a little disarray. You don't have Halliburton. The Kings found a way to finish that game, though it was certainly not easy.
Well, thank goodness that it was a competitive enough night that Luke Walton hadn't burned all of his time out, so that he had a situation. We talked about that, Henry, with those guys standing around and nobody knowing exactly what to do.
That's right.
When they came out of the timeout.
Right. It was good to have a timeout right then and there because, just like we saw the disarray, I'm pretty sure Luke saw it also. And he was like, wait a minute.